Everybody's worried about the debt ceiling. What's going to happen with the market now? We've talked about markets going down in May. We talked about the S&P going up in June. And we also said that if May was not a big deal, if May did not have a large decline, that was very bullish. And indeed, I believe that is what is happening. So far, we expected a decline until the 19th or the 22nd of May. And we may have such a thing finish up with a nice little dip between now and the 22nd. However, it's obvious the market's hanging out. It is not interested in collapsing at this point. What is likely to happen, however, is that there's a likely rally continuing until at least June 20th. After the low in late May, which is still likely, and there's a possibility of a short-term little dip at the beginning of June, the probabilities are high that we'll see a rally up into June 20th and a seeming breakout from this 4,200 level above where it's underneath there since February. After June 20th, then there's another dip coming, and it would be most of July into early August. And if you look at the debt ceiling situations in the past, turns out 2011 isn't a bad match. Take a look at the overlay of our present market with the 2011 market, and you see it's quite similar. It would also indicate there would be a high there, a sharp break there, and potentially continued up and down into October, which is what we expected, a low in October. We didn't know if the high was going to start in May and continue down, or July and continue down, or September and continue down. However, in any event, it is not likely to be happening in May, and we expect to see higher prices into June 20th. Okay? The other thing that's interesting about 2011 is Jupiter was in Aries in 2011, and the pattern going into it for a number of months was similar. So it's not just the most recent events that are happening. The whole spectrum of the last few months are seemingly repeating. And also, in 1975, there was another time Jupiter was in Aries, and the pattern was extremely similar to the present. In any event, the market holds up now. It may rally higher into the summer, into June 20th area, start to dip in July, and potentially finish up in October. All right? That's our forecast for now, and I think it will help to clarify that we are not super bearish anymore in May. We're likely to see a little lower prices, and that's it. Also, we're going to be giving another of our forecasting mastery courses. People have been walking away completely fulfilled that they've actually learned something. Seemingly abstract knowledge is very easily understood. So people who have not very much math background are learning it, and they're going off and making accurate forecasts. It's been an enriching experience for everyone involved. We invite you to join our next class, and you can click on the link below to get the information that you need to register.